You have a top priority, but look at where your time actually went this week. Odds are your calendar tells a very different story. So here's the direct answer. There's no universally correct percentage. One widely cited guideline suggests your highest priority work should take up around 20 to 30% of your time. And that's a very reasonable starting benchmark, but not a rule. A founder building a new product line needs a very different split to a manager keeping operations running. The percentage framing is actually the wrong question, and the right question is simpler. Is your top priority getting any protected time at all? Because if it is consistently crowded out by lower priority work, it stops being your top priority in practice, regardless of what you call it. Reactive firefighting fills the space that strategic work should occupy, and the cost compounds quietly. So before you set a target percentage, you need to know where your time is actually going. Most professionals assume they know where their time goes. They're usually wrong. The gap between your stated priority and your actual calendar only becomes visible when you track it. So do this. For the next 5 working days, log your time as you go, not at the end of the day from memory. Note what you worked on and for how long. Do not try to be precise to the minute. Broad categories are enough. At the end of the week, total up the time spent on your top priority versus everything else. And what you find is often surprising. Many people discover that genuinely high priority work gets squeezed into whatever time is left after meetings and emails and reactive tasks have taken their share. That gap is the problem to fix. And you can't fix what you've not measured. Once you can see it clearly, the next step is structural. The fix isn't discipline, it's sequencing. Block time for your top priority before anything else fills the calendar. Treat it like an external commitment you cannot cancel. If you wait to see what time is left over, there won't be any. For everything else, a simple framework helps. Urgent and important tasks, things with real deadlines and real consequences, get done immediately. Important but not yet urgent tasks, your strategic work, your high-value projects, get a protected slot in the calendar before they come a crisis. Urgent but not important tasks should be delegated where possible. And tasks that are neither urgent nor important should just be cut. One honest warning though, even with a solid system, priorities will sometimes conflict. A genuine crisis can land on the same day as your blocked time, and that tension doesn't disappear. But what a good system does is make it the exception rather than the default. The decision rule is this: audit your time this week, then schedule your top priority first. Adjust the percentage based on what the work actually demands, and protect that slot like it matters, because it really does. If that was of value, subscribe to the channel for one business question answered every video. For the same clarity in writing, the website and newsletter is at 5minutebusiness.com.